Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is as always good to see you today. It is Saturday, and I just got back from picking up my comic books at the comic book store, got me some Starbucks, and saw that our girl uploaded a new video. So I'm trying to not get as behind as I was. So, yeah, I'm trying to stay caught up as much as I can. So this one, health update, wow, let me just add words in there. Health update, first few days back on Ozempic and weigh-in, and it's going to be a vlog. So I guess we're going to see how these first few days on Ozempic are going for her. If she's starting back at the 0.25, like she started on before, we'll see how long this lasts. And maybe she got her CT scan and got results back, and hopefully it's good news and not anything bad. Obviously we don't want her to have cancer or anything worse, if there is anything worse. So yeah, but all that being said, let's get into it. Alrighty, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. Second of all, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So let's see what we got. Well, we have a wasabi in the background, and Amberlynn is looking a little pasty and pale. Maybe even a little more pasty than I am. Of course, I have lights on me, making me look maybe a little bit not so pale, but let's get into it.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm currently not wearing makeup, obviously, and I feel really self-conscious about it, and that's why I'm bringing it up.
You look fine. Don't worry about it.
It is what it is. So last night there was a horrible tornado warning. Like, I'm telling you, hail, like everything. Yep, that would be the tornado warning siren.
I know that sound well. I've heard it here a lot this year. Yeah, there was, I think this past week, I don't know what night this is in hers, and it's the same storms that hit her don't always hit me, but there was some tornadoes in Iowa, and some people were killed this past week. So it's nothing to be taken lightly when these really bad storms that can produce tornadoes come through. So
I'm moving out of Oklahoma pronto. Me and like people in my apartment complex, we all had our pets in the little I don't know, it's just like this hangout area where they had the news playing, and it was just like really scary, I'm not gonna lie. But
probably like a clubhouse in the apartment complex. It's good they were told to maybe go there when there's storms, because like I mentioned in a previous video, when I was in my apartment complex, at least I wasn't told, like, hey, if there's a tornado warning, here's where you need to go, because I was on the 3rd floor of my apartment building.
Everything is good. Everything is a-okay. I'm actually in the middle of doing some laundry. I'm cleaning my sheets and my pillowcases. I do want to give a little bit of an update on Ozempic. Today's day 3. Day 1, in the middle of the night, like while I was sleeping, I woke up multiple times. So nauseous. And then I woke up yesterday morning literally rushing to the toilet thinking that I was actually gonna puke because I was that nauseous, and I didn't though, so thank God. And then I woke up today again extremely nauseous. So I don't know what it is, but like nighttime, in the middle of the night, and then when I wake up is when I feel like the most nauseousness.
She feels the most nauseous. Or nauseated probably is the better word for that. From what I've just read about this, sometimes med spas won't use the actual name brand like Ozempic or Wegovy. They'll use something that's not those, and they will have other ingredients mixed in with them. Because I don't know why she would be having such a different reaction to it this time, because she didn't have this much of an issue with feeling sick last time, that I remember at least. She had a little bit, I think, but not as bad as this sounds. So I'm kind of wondering.
I'm just like, this is weird. This is different. Because when I did Ozempic like 2 years ago, I don't remember that happening. So I don't know. And by the way, I did weigh myself today, and I just now remembered that because it was a couple hours ago. So I'm going to add that here. Okay, so I am curious if my weight has moved at all. So I am going to weigh myself.
Hello. It's ready.
It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
496.8 pounds.
What? 496.8. Okay.
So 4 pounds in 3 days, I think would qualify as rapid weight loss that she was so concerned about the last time she was doing Ozempic.
We are moving. Oh, yeah. Wow. Only in 2 days, I've lost about 4 pounds. It's actually really good. I'm excited for that. So I have lost some weight. I haven't noticed like an actual
Now, some of that could be water weight, depends on what she's eating and all that jazz. It's probably not going to be full fat loss.
appetite suppressant happening yet. I don't know though. Like I can't really tell. But maybe I have been subconsciously eating less, even if it's like placebo effect. I don't really know. But either way, I've lost weight, so I'm gonna take it.
Probably water
Hello,
weight.
hello. So it is the next day, and there's a few things I want to talk to you guys about. First one being, I have been wearing makeup like every single day, and I just need a breather, so that's why you're seeing me again without makeup. That's an insecurity of mine. I just really have not been liking myself without makeup.
I didn't really even notice this time. She isn't looking quite as pale. I guess it could be the different lighting. The only thing that you can really tell different is the eye makeup, and maybe her cheeks are a little redder. But I mean, she looks fine without makeup. I don't know what the issue is.
Lately, like, I've always had the issue, but like it's worse now more than ever. Next thing I want to talk about is I did weigh myself again today, even though I weighed myself yesterday, so here it is. All right, you guys, I'm about to step on the scale again. So
It seems like she's starting to get back into that number obsession again, which isn't going to be good for her in the long run, probably at least.
let's do it. I already turned it on. Whoopsies.
495.4 pounds.
Oh, hell yeah. And you know what? I'm not going to be weighing myself as often. I really want to do like weekly weigh-ins, but it's like I'm excited right now. So that's why we're doing another weigh-in already. So we are making some progress, and that makes me really happy. Okay, so the third thing I want to talk about, as you guys know, I went to get a CT scan, and then the limit for the CT scan was my exact weight. They actually ended up calling me today, finally. And my doctor's office simply just told me that they're working on getting me into a urologist and also trying to find a CT scan that actually accommodates my size. So I still do not have an appointment for that. But today is actually the day where my video went up where I talked to you guys about what is going on with me. And I have received so many cruel Instagram.
So, was that the one where she couldn't do the CT scan? And she's saying she's getting cruel Instagram things, probably questions from people. So, yeah, finding a CT scanner to accommodate her. They do make them that will hold up to 660 pounds. They do have those. So they just need to find a place that has one of those. So that's going to be the challenge for her. So she might have to travel a little bit to get to one.
Messages, which has literally shocked the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. My Instagram DMs is very much a safe space for me because it's nothing but kindness and just really sweet and supportive people. So I don't know where it's coming from, but it came and I am on a blocking spree. So on top of like me going through this, I'm having to deal with like a bunch of just like really cruel, insensitive people who lack empathy and sympathy. Also in the middle of all that, there is a lot of miscommunication where people think that after I had a hysterectomy, I had no follow-ups. That is so not true. Like if you go back, you can look at vlogs.
I remember her having follow-ups. Like every few months she had to go back for a scan, at least every 3 months, I think, at least.
Follow-ups, I had CT scans, I had all kinds of different appointments and tests done. Every 6 months I had a CT scan, and every single time everything came back completely normal and good. So I don't know where the misinformation is, but a lot of people assume that I never had any follow-up. I am not stupid. That would never happen. Like I was diagnosed with uterine cancer, had a full hysterectomy, and you expect me, especially the people around me at the time who loved and cared about me, you expected me not to go to the follow-ups, even if it was me just being stupid, lazy, not wanting to do it. Like I have fear of doctors and tests, especially like CT scans and stuff. Like that shit gives me so much anxiety, and sometimes my anxiety wins, I'm not gonna lie. But like I had people in my life, like Helene and my mom, like who actively was like, you need to do these things.
Well, before wifey was in the picture, she had Becky, and I'm sure Becky also cared about her enough to be like, "Hey, look, Becky, Ricky, um, oh good lord, Ricky and why am I drawing a blank on his name? Wow, Eric. Oh my God, Ricky and Eric. Um, so I'm sure the people in her life would have been like, "Hey, we need to you need to make this appointment or go to it or whatever."
And like they supported me. And even before that, like it was Becky. I know like I don't talk about her on my channel and I do that out of respect for her, but like she was there for me through.
No, you don't do it out of respect for her. You do it because you both agreed to not talk about each other. It has nothing to do with you having respect for Becky. Come on now.
All of it and made sure that I went to those appointments. I don't know, I just hate like all the misinformation that's being spread around because it's like so many people have like the wrong information. I mean, this literally happens on a day-to-day basis with literally almost every single topic in my life, but I feel like this one is a little bit more extreme because like this is my health. I 1000% went to my follow-ups, did exactly what my oncologist told me to do. I even went as far as I was taking a medicine, which was estradiol, which I shouldn't have been taking, and I was taking it for 2 years. I was falsely prescribed it. Like I made sure, even if I didn't understand like why I was doing something, I was doing it because I was under the care of this amazing team, which I still to this day think was an amazing team. They never looked at me for my size. They never treated me any differently than they would have like a normal person. There are surgeons out there that won't do hysterectomies on people my size, but my oncologist did, and she saved my life. And I made sure to go to every appointment and do every CT scan that she told me to do. But for so many people to be like attacking me, saying like how having blood in my pee is my fault is just so wild. Which brings me to
Yeah, that's you shouldn't blame somebody for getting cancer. Even if it is, I mean, when it comes to things like lung cancer from smoking and things like that, that's kind of self-induced. They're going to already know that they kind of did that to themselves. They don't need other people telling them, "Oh, wow, yeah, you shouldn't have smoked," kind of a thing. But when it comes to like this uterine cancer, I know Amberlynn said in her last video or video before, and I commented on this during that video where she's like, "I blame myself," but yeah, she doesn't blame her weight, which is like, if you're blaming yourself, then you're blaming your weight because her size would have possibly been a factor in that.
next thing I want to talk about, which is an update on that. So when I had originally told you guys about pee in my blood, I told you guys that I had no other symptoms. Like,
You mean blood in your pee? Flip those. People misspeak all the time. It's understandable.
no pain. But since after that, there was a couple times that I felt lower back pain, which was like dull. And then I
Could be the kidneys.
felt like really sharp pelvis pain. It's very kidney stone coated because that's kind of like what I experienced before when I had a kidney stone. And as of right now, I'm experiencing no pain. I'm experiencing no blood in my pee, but the CT scan is still happening. So that's the update on that. It does make me hopeful that I am no longer experiencing like any of the symptoms, but it is a little confusing still. But I'm going to try to figure it out.
Let's hope it was just a kidney stone issue. And a scan will show that.
And I will keep you guys updated, even though this has been actually quite shocking, the reaction I've gotten over this. It's just constantly continuously proving to me that like no matter what I say or do, there is a large group of people who is just out there to like see me hurt and to just like not believe a word I say and to just like twist their own crazy weird narrative. I don't know. I'm about to do me some sweeping, do me some cleaning because that is therapeutic to me, and I'm actually gonna end this vlog.
Come sweep my house, girl. I need to do that too this weekend.
I truly did not want this vlog to be this way. I hate the reaction I've received. It makes me like, oh, I just want to build up more walls, and I am feeling frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. I might take a break from YouTube. I don't know. To those of you who do
She's not.
support me and who are kind and sweet, thank you so much. It means the world to me, especially right now. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one.
Well, that was a very abrupt ending to that video. All right. Well, so yeah, let's hope that it is just possible kidney stones. That would be the best outcome, I guess. I do have a coworker that gets kidney stones quite a bit. It's a guy, so passing those kidney stones is quite awful for him, and he has to have surgery periodically to actually go in and break up some of the larger ones with a laser. I feel so bad for him. He's such a good guy. I just adore him, and I'll get to see him in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I hope Amberlynn's able to find a place to get the scan. Hopefully it is just a kidney stone issue that was causing the blood in her urine. We'll see how this Ozempic goes for her. I still think that it's not going to be the best for her given her previous experience. Although she has to do something, she really does. She's just kind of shown that she obviously can't do this on her own without the medication to suppress her appetite. I would hope that having her mother also trying to lose weight, being kind of a buddy with her, and kind of maybe like an accountability partner would help. Like I mentioned in the last video, her mom is making much better choices even when they go out to eat. So, I mean, even if Amberlynn is eating takeout and going out, there are better options that she could choose. It's, you know, I don't want to have anybody like restrict themselves so much that they binge, or if they want something to not have it. But it also kind of comes down to your goals and the choices you're making to accomplish those goals. So if, like for me, if my goal is to lose weight, which it is, what choices am I going to make in my life to accomplish those goals? It's not going to be getting macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes as a side to a grilled chicken breast or something. Like, yeah, hey, good job getting the grilled chicken breast, but is the macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes helping me reach those goals as well? And I mean, hey, if I want macaroni and cheese, I'm probably going to eat macaroni and cheese, but I'm going to try to limit it and then spread it out. Because if you limit, you know, there's the whole restricting binge cycle that people go through. So, you know, kind of the same thing with her going to the grocery store. If there are items that she knows triggers her, then she either needs to purchase a smaller quantity of those, or buy something and split it and like share it with her mother, or just not purchase those items. So it really comes down to what her goals are and the choices that she's making to accomplish those goals. And apparently the choice she's making right now is to take Ozempic. And we'll see if that choice has other consequences as far as her gallbladder and feeling sick. Hopefully that will pass. But yeah, I said a lot for her little short video here, but I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Please be safe this weekend. It is a holiday weekend. There's going to be lots of travel, so if you're traveling, please be careful. And until next time, be safe and take care.